In this lesson, we're going to finish designing our level 2. Now, one thing I want to have in this level is I want to have our up and down moving elevator platforms. Unfortunately, we have those set up using world space for their animations, and you know what? I'm going to go and just redo it, redo the animation, and sort of set it up a little bit better. I'm going to turn off the canvas in here so I can actually select things a little more easily. So select that. This is our platform. I'm going to position it at 0 and 0. Then I'm going to go game object, create empty, position this at 0, 0. This is going to be what's going to be holding our moving platform. So I think it's this one. No, it's, which one is it? This one here. Make this a child of this. And I'm going to go ahead, while I have this selected, go to Window and go to Animation. And I'm just going to delete these keyframes. We can just redo them. It doesn't take that long. It's just up and down animation. And it'll get us a little more practice. So press record, and I'm going to just go ahead and move this a little bit. But then I want to change this, put it back at 0. There we go. So we have our first keyframe. Then at 1 second, right there, I'm going to move it up. I can just type in a value over here if I really wanted to. I'm going to move it up 4 units. Oops. I want to move it up. I want to move it up 4 units. So just like that. And then over at 2 seconds, I'm going to move it back down to 0. So I know the number. I'm just going to type in the number 0. There we go. Pretty easy. No copying and pasting even. So now if I play that, what does it look like? Pretty cool. So that's neat. Now what I can do is I can just move this object over here. Although I think I have in the middle of an animation right now. So let me just go ahead and go File, Save Scene, and there we go. So this is where it's starting out at, so I'm just going to move it up there. Cool. So now if I play, we can sort of see how that looks. Let's just go over there. Jumping over this. Very cool. And let me see if I can make this jump over here. Just testing things out, making sure everything's still working. Yep. Cool. Okay. So that's more reusable. We actually have to save that though. Let's remember to do that. I'm going to rename this. This is going to be the elevator platform. And let's go to prefabs. I'm just going to get rid of this old one, so I don't really need it. And I just want to make a new one using this. So drag and drop this in here. Okay, it has a better name now too, elevator platform. Let's go into our level 2 and really start designing this thing up. Okay, this will be fun. Save this, yes. And now, I like this whole scenario that's happening right here, but I don't like how early it is in the level. So I'm just going to grab all of the things I want to move. So it's these two, the side to side, the up and down. So all these things, I just want to move them over a little bit. Maybe up a little bit too. So maybe over here. So maybe this is towards the end of the level. And I'm just going to grab this and move it over here. Let's move our guy maybe just over here a little bit. Let's go grab some, maybe like a long platform. So that's going to be in our standard assets, into our 2D and our prefabs. I'm going to get maybe the 16. That's a pretty big one. So grab this. So you'll see this from a little ways away, which will be nice. So let's go and see how this first part works. So we're introducing them to this, so you don't take one step forward and die immediately. So that's good. You can jump over it. And then maybe we have some staircases we have to jump through. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. So just some simple staircase platforming up here. Or maybe, yeah, let's just do some staircase. Just like this. Might need to move things around a little bit, test it, and see what works. It's a lot of trial and error in some ways. If I just drag, click and drag, I can select all of that, so move it over. So let's see how that works, just starting out. Keeping things pretty simple. That's pretty cool. So we have that now. So let's go ahead and maybe make the end of the level. So maybe we're growing up a lot. Let's try going down a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our elevator platform. So where's that at? Prefabs, elevator platform. Put it, since it starts at the bottom of where it's going to be at, I'm going to put it here. And what I'm going to do to make it so you need to use this is I'm going to put a bunch of buzz saws just out here. So you can't just jump to maybe the final platform area. Put a couple of these out here, just like this. I can just duplicate it holding Control D and then drag out, because it just duplicated it right on top of that one. So Control D again, just like that. If I hold in Control, I can move in increments, but I think I got that pretty well spaced. So that looks fine. So now I'm going to put a platform we're trying to get to down here, which is going to be our final platform. So go to Standard Assets, go to 2D, go to Prefabs, and let's just get maybe let's get a 8. That should be fine. So you're trying to get to this platform here. Cool. And let's go and put our pink crate. Not this one though. We make sure we get the one that's set up to take us to the next level. So that would be this pink crate here. And we need to make sure it's not loading this level again. Although we don't have the third level yet, so we can leave it for that for now. Just restart the level. Let's see how this works. So let's go over here, platform up this way, and make this one. I like this part. This part's fun. Oh, not good. Not doing so well. Let's see if we can get through this. It's so tricky. Or maybe I'm just really bad at it. Could be one of those two. So platform onto this, and then, yep, so I was able to get to the end. Cool. Let's re-enable our canvas so we can actually see what's happening here. So where is our canvas? Our canvas is right here. Okay, so re-enable that. And let's go ahead and go to the other level and re-enable it there as well. And that will be good. So re-enable canvas here. We'll just test out the whole game so far. So making sure everything works. It's good to test. And when you're testing, it's good to have other people test your game. So not just you, because you want to get like a fresh opinion on it. You want to like see where people get stuck and just watch. You know, try to say as little as you can to try to get a good read on like how they're playing the game, if they're getting stuck in certain places, like what are they enjoying, that sort of thing. So cool. That worked. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.